Yo, what is up, everybody? It is the original Grown B, and man, as soon as I saw the sniper rifle, right before I was about to push capture, started pushing R1L1, 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 trying to find, to actually look from the perspective of Grown B, and then I realized, wait, that is me. I was using a sniper rifle, got tired of getting sniped all day, and just wanted to see if I was still as good as I was in Modern Warfare 2, which wasn't all that, but it was still, pretty good. But anyway, today I want to talk about something that just kind of bugs me, irritates me, makes me kind of sad, actually. A lot of YouTube commentators reach hundreds of thousands of people a day, reaching hundreds of thousands of people every single day when they upload. Okay, and we've established that that this community is kind of saturated with a lot of, preteens and children, despite the fact that a lot of the games are rated M nowadays. And we complain about it because it adds a level of immaturity into the game that not everybody is too fond of. But what I don't understand is, why don't we use that to our advantage? Or at least, why don't other YouTube commentators? I try to do it in mine, but I don't have that great of a following. But some other commentators who are reaching hundreds of thousands of people a day, and that most of those are children, why not try to spread more of a positive message? I'm not saying turn your channel into the Dr. Phil show, but instead of doing tips and tricks 7 days a week, take 1, maybe 2 days a week if you're that, daring to try to teach a lesson. Because at the end of the day, everything that's wrong with everything can only be fixed through our children, through creating a generation that's just not gonna be like the generation before. And I just think it's so weird, because there are a lot of things that can be taught, a lot of things that can be learned. And as YouTube commentators, a lot of us have such an influence on others. I mean, y'all have seen those white boy reaction videos. Those kids are like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, mom, come on, mom, come look at this, it's white boy savagery in the lobby. I mean, you got that kind of reaction out of the kid, you could really influence this kid. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I feel like a lot of people need to be educated on certain things. A lot of people need certain things, need to hear certain messages. I mean, honestly, and this may sound sad, but out of 300,000 people that you might reach a day, there are at least one that's thought about committing suicide this week. And honestly, why not make a video saying things like, hey, don't commit suicide, hey, don't cut yourself, don't drink and drive, don't do drugs, don't beat your wife, or don't hit women, or something like that? Because if you have that much of an influence, you could literally make a kid say, you know what, he's right, it's not worth it, there is more to life, I won't do it. Because the influence is outrageous. And it's not a bad thing. It's great that people can influence others that way. Now, we're not very supportive of each other, but commentators influence so much, and I feel like we could do a little bit better with just trying to make people better, not just make everybody a better Call of Duty player. Teach someone something that can help them outside their gaming lives, because that's where the majority of their lives is. Outside of gaming. Why not try to make people better instead of make better players? And that's what I'm going to try to do here today, or at least try to enlighten you on something. I know I don't have that great of a following, but I hope that this enlightens some of you and kind of changes your thoughts on things a little bit. I want to talk about why you should not get angry based on other people's opinions. Alright, and this is not a new lesson. This is something that your parents might have taught you long ago, but I just want to re-bring it to the light. And the reason why I say that is because the insignificance of a lot of people's opinions. Okay, now at the end of the day, if someone's slandering your name, that could hurt you in the professional world, that could hurt you in the educational world, that can hurt you in many ways if someone's slandering you. But as far as just someone saying, oh, I like this and it's better, and you get into an argument with them, it's so insignificant to your life that you shouldn't allow it to make you angry. Because here's the thing about anger. Anger changes you as a person. Anger takes your personality and kind of morphs it into something that it really doesn't need to be morphed into, unless, you know, just certain occasions. Honestly, there's times to be angry, and when things are insignificant, that is definitely not the time. I mean, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because the other day I was in an argument with this other gentleman, and we were on El Presidor's video, and El Presidor was crying and saying, yo, you need to nerf the shotguns, and if you don't, I'm gonna leave Call of Duty and I'm gonna take every fan you got, or he said something along the lines of that. And I was arguing with this gentleman. I was like, man, if y'all think that the Remington is overpowered, I will literally obliterate you in Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3 had bad shotties too, but the Striker was good. And that's all I was pretty much saying. And me and this guy got into a big argument, and we argued pretty much the entire day over whether the shotguns were overpowered. Then I realized he starts getting a little personal, he starts getting a little upset, starts using a little more profanity. And finally I was like, you know what? I'm not going to go there with this gentleman. Because why would I anger myself solely because you have a different opinion than me? And I was like, you know what? Whatever. It doesn't change the fact that I definitely would obliterate this kid in Modern Warfare 2 or 3 if he thinks that the Remington is so unstoppable. Simple as that. But other than that, I mean, what's the point? And that's what I'm bringing to you guys today. What is the point? What is the significance? Why do you need to get angry? Why do you need to take yourself to that place where someone you know well wouldn't really be able to recognize you? Why go there? And it's just, like I said, it's insignificant. There's no real point. Okay, people nigger-boy this, nigger-boy that, me all the time. And if I got mad every single time, I'd probably be suicidal right now. You honestly can't care that much about what other people think. Why? Because you're not going to be able to control it. It's out of your hands completely. But it's not honestly going to affect your life. If that dude called me, I mean, not called me, but if he sent me a message right now and said, you know what, Grownb, you were right, I was wrong, and I should have listened to you, it wouldn't affect anything. I mean, this video particularly might be coming out later, but I'd still be living in the same two-story house, my hair would still be black, I'd still have an 8-pack, my KDR would still be a 1.2. I mean, nothing would change. And that is what I am bringing to you today. Don't allow insignificance to bring you to that point of anger that I told y'all about earlier. That point of anger that really changes who you are. Don't let it be that, because it's honestly and truly not worth it, because you can't change someone's mind. The situation is far too insignificant and far too out of your control to allow yourself to get angry and affect the people around you. So let me know what y'all think about, you know, getting angry about other people's opinions. Also, let me know what y'all think about what I said earlier about commentators just trying to spread more of a positive message from time to time. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe, leave a like, get in that comment box, and I will see y'all later.